What's going on? Hope all is well. Back in the building. All right. Let's look at the Utah Jazz here. They beat San Antonio. San Antonio's been really good. They decided to start Victor Wembanyama today. Uh, Resulted in a loss, but that's not terrible. Utah's been pretty. Utah's probably gunning more for a draft pick. Lowry Markkanen's been really good, 27-7. Uh, I think Filipowski. I've been saying I think he's pretty good for this team. Good fit, better year than last. Well, I don't know how much better, but see how Nurkic is doing. He's rebounding the ball pretty well though. Keontae George's been having a good year. Definitely stepped up from last year. Um, Shooting the ball pretty well, playmaking pretty well, 24 points a game. So his hard work in the summer definitely paid off for him. Pippi 3D Pen Prince. How's it going, Pippi? You have a favorite team? Harrison Barnes, the vet. Champaign, New York City. He's one out of Pittsburgh or St. John's? All right, St. John's. Wembanyama with a good game, 32 points, 7 boards, 3 assists. Let's see how many blocks. 5 blocks, darn it. He's averaging 3 blocks a game. I imagine he's pacing the league right now. Did any of y'all watch any of the Christmas games? Vassell and Kellen Johnson, those two have been good players for this team for a while. And Castle has stepped up this year. The next step in his evolution is just getting that 3 ball right. And Cornette, solid. And then Dylan Harper, for me, is my favorite rookie. Didn't shoot the ball well, but still had 12 assists, only 2 turnovers, 7 boards. Once that kid gets some Genesis, how's it going? Who's your favorite team? Yo, anybody in here? Who's your favorite team? Yo, Knicks fans, Dallas fans, um, Lakers fans. Michael Porter Jr. having a good year. He's having the opportunity. 4 assists. That's good. He's having the opportunity to have the ball in his hands. 3.2 assists. That's not bad. So people who want to say, my man doesn't really pass. I mean, he's shooting the ball really well. 49%, 40% from 3, 81% from the line. 25 points per game. So he's having the opportunities. He's getting those shots up, but he's assisting a little more too, though. Clowney and Claxton, I feel like those two are both solid players. Let's look at Clowney's trey ball percentage. 34%. Not terrible. He's not a 3-point shooter at all. But I feel like those two on the defensive side of the ball could do some things. Wilson from Kansas, Diego Demon. He's had some decent 3-point shooting games. Not really known for his defense. Wolf. Shout out to Wolf. Cam Thomas is back. Dropped a 30 ball. Good to see Cam Thomas back. Him and he's been scoring that thing though. I don't know about Ben scoring that thing, but with those two together, I mean, they get the dub tonight. Yo, everybody drop in. Who's your favorite team? Drop your favorite team in the chat. Julius Randle with 13 and 11 assists, though. McDaniel 17, 28. DiVincenzo with 3 trade balls. Naz Reid. I feel like when Naz Reid plays well, they play well as a team. Not sure. Let's look at his stats compared to last season, but I think he's a guy who likes to shoot that trade ball. 14 points last season, 13 points the season before. Shot attempts are exactly the same as last year. So, yeah, I think when he plays well, that team plays well. I never expected Naz Reid to turn into this kind of a shooter. So, Dillingham still developing. You know, it's good that he's getting a little bit of an opportunity there, and he just gotta stay patient, stay ready. I just want to see Mike Conley. Yeah, does anybody know if Mike Conley's in the league? Check Mike Conley. He is in the lead. Yeah, I guess it's just a matter of I don't know how much longer he'll play, but has had a good career. The Rockets have been pretty consistent this year. Cleveland's kind of struggled. Donovan Mitchell had 16. Kind of struggled from the field. Darius Garland's just not healthy. DeAndre Hunter, like he started the season off really good. Started off the season really well, but has kind of struggled too. But Jalen Tyson has been playing well for them this year. Sleeper player, sleeper year for him. $15 boards though. Durant with 30. Amen Thompson with 13, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. Reach, yo. Tari Eason and Amen Thompson are a good combo. Jabari Smith doing a solid job here. 15 points a game. Had a lot of hype in college. You know, good shooter. This team has a lot of defenders. J.D. Davison, good to see him getting some minutes. But Reed Shepard, my favorite player from that draft class. I feel like Reed Shepard is really, he's really stepped up this season. Really showing some growth. Shooting the ball 43% from three, 45% from the field. Like, really, really showing some growth to improve as a player. So you can't be mad at where Reed Shepard is right now. I'm liking what he's doing right now. The Bucks get the win without Giannis. Oh, with Giannis. Say prayed up, yo. What do y'all think about Giannis? Y'all think Giannis stays? Yeah, I think Giannis is gonna stay here. After this, I'm gonna try to do a free agent video, so stay tuned for that. This is an interesting team. Chicago started off really well, though. Oh man, these records are interesting, man. Milwaukee started off really well as well. Miami's just keeping pace here, right? They got Eric Spoelstra, who's arguably the best coach in basketball, and they're playing this run and gun style. Pascal Siakam has been coming to work every day and giving it his all. Gotta respect it. Right, this guy's been a multi-time All-Star, been to the finals twice, a champion. Good career, man. Benedict Mathurin, the Canadian, and a long line of really good Canadian players that are just stepping up. He's averaging 18 and 5. Andrew Nembhard, and he's having a good season as well, averaging 17 and 6.5. So his brother's playing well. His brother's smaller, but a true point guard. Obviously, Nikhil and SGA, two other really good Canadians. So it's been a lot of good Canadians, man. Watched their top high school team play last year, so some good players in the pipeline. You know, good players from Canada. Haka is having a better year this year. Norman Powell should be in the All-Star game this year. Should have made it last year too. We're gonna keep it 1,000. The New York Knickerbockers, man. A lot of people seem to feel like they're contenders here. A lot of people seem to feel like New York is a contender. OG's been consistent. Diawara, yeah, young buck there. See how he develops. Cat with 36, 15, and assists. Mikal Bridges with 14 and 8 assists. Wow, 8 assists. Jalen Brunson shot the ball pretty well. Shot a decent amount of times, but look at Nikhil. Nikhil's averaging what, 21? 20. 3 and 3. He's finally having his opportunity. He could score. He can pass as well. Did a good job at Virginia Tech in college. Dyson Daniels, 13, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. One of the best defenders in the league. Trae Young came back. Didn't really force it. But I think this team goes well when Jalen Johnson is playing well. He's playing at an all-star level. Is Jalen Johnson 23.8, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, shooting the three at a 36% clip. It has much improved as a shooter. So you can't be mad at what Jalen Johnson is doing right now. Royce O'Neal with 15. I feel like he's playing pretty well this year, right? 10-5. Tough guy. Dylan Brooks, who's playing spectacular this year. He's got to be on the All-Star team. I don't care if he's in the Western Conference. I don't care if he's in space. Good defender. 20 points a night. Probably in contention for Defensive Player of the Year as well. Been really impressed with Devin Booker's leadership this year. I think he's on the All-Star team as well. Won a gold medal. Has had this team playing a lot better than you would think they could play. But he's the highest paid player in the NBA, so Trey Murphy's been very consistent. Saddiq Bey. I feel like he's been pretty good this year too. 14. He looks really yoked up. Derek Queen has been a really nice rookie. Jeremiah Fears as well. Micah Peavy. Shout out to Micah Peavy. Jose Alvarado. Good to see him out there. Zion. Yeah, he's coming off the bench now. I don't know if they're just trying to limit his minutes. I don't know what's going on there exactly. But Orlando's been a little interesting. But they're starting to figure it out. They need Franz Wagner to come back. And while they're at it, his brother Mo Wagner, Tristan da Silva, I think he could be a really good player. Kind of underrated coming out of Colorado. Colby Williams was the more highly touted player, but shout out to Penda. You have two former NBA players' sons here. Jet Howard, son of Juwan Howard. You can see the look right there. And then Jace Richardson, the son of Jason Richardson, slam dunk contest winner. Very good player in the early 2000s. If you have never seen him, if you're like a younger person, definitely check it out. Check him out. Anthony Black's been playing really well the past few games. Not sure what's going on with like Paolo Banchero's role. Interesting. Such an interesting team. I don't have an exact pulse. Like, look, his scoring has really increased though. His last 10, he's up to 16. Still developing as a shooter, right? 69% from the free throw line, 33%. So I'm not sure what's going on with Paolo Banchero's role. But him and Franz Wagner, I think, still are the two best players on this team. Cooper Flagg with 23. He's been consistent. A lot of people were like, I don't know about Cooper Flagg, but he's been consistent. Him and Con Knipple, two best players on this in this draft so far, playing the two best. Even though I'm a shooters, probably I imagine a team is gonna pick him up, a contender. DeMar DeRozan just being a consummate professional. Russell Westbrook, I feel like he's happy to be there. He's playing good ball, man. This is the best I've seen Russell Westbrook shoot the ball. This might be the best he's ever shot the three. Could be wrong on that. I mean, he's a 30% three-point shooter. Right? Shot at 35% with the Clippers in 2023. Westbrook, man, people gonna appreciate what he brought to this game when he's done. I could go through some of these other games from last night, and then I'll try and wait, what was that? Shaedon Sharpe. Oh yeah, Kawhi Leonard with the big dunk last night. Seems like listen, the Clippers are trying to wake up right now. I don't know what's going on, like in terms of who they're gonna keep. This, that, and third. Caleb Love out of Arizona, played at North Carolina. You know, he's a scorer. You know, that's his main thing. He wants to score the ball. He shoots with confidence. Shaedon Sharpe having a good year, averaging 22 a night, I think. 21.9. Still developing as a shooter himself, but we all know Shaedon Sharpe is one of the best athletes in this game. Donovan Clingan, UConn guy, shot blocker. Let's see how many blocks he had. He had no blocks in this game, but protects the rim. Deni Avdija. I think he's played himself into an all-star game. Balling out of control, man. Y'all seem to like the Deni Avdija stuff. I feel like since the beginning, I feel like Deni Avdija stuff has always done well. 28 points for Kawhi. He had 41 the other night. James Harden with 34 and 6. I mean, they still haven't figured out a way to unlock John Collins, but Brook Lopez had a massive game. He had like 31 points going into the fourth, so I'm surprised he ended up with 31 to finish, though. They're really playing Kawhi a lot, though. He's using up his legs for real. You know how Kawhi is just like usually it takes some nights to recover. Nah, they ain't even letting my man recover right now. Utah's been stringing together a few wins here. Cade Cunningham with 29 and 17 assists. Where's he at assist-wise? 8 a night? 9.6, so second in the league. Shot the three ball well. Tobias Harris, 16. Duncan Robinson, 4 of 8 from 3. Jalen Duren's been playing at a high level. I think he's earned himself an all-star game as well. 18 and 10, man. Jaden Ivey, you want to see him continue to get healthy. I think if he can get back to the athleticism he had before, he's a dangerous man. Lauri Markkanen with 30. Keontae George with 31. Nurkic with another good game. Kevin Love has had his good games. One of my favorite players ever, Kevin Love. I think he's a Hall of Famer. You know, he sacrificed a lot of his numbers when he went to play in Miami. Or in Cleveland, rather. The Suns, pretty good here. Back to back. Got this win on the first night. Zion coming off the bench again. Jose Alvarado with 11. Jose Alvarado known for his defense. Trey Murphy's just been consistent, man. Consistent, man. The Grizz. I feel like Zion played in this one. I mean, not Zion, John Morant. Having an interesting year, man. I really don't know what's going on here. Cam Spencer, I like what he's doing. He's averaging 10. Maybe I should do a video on Pat Spencer. 12. I feel like he's probably taller than 6'3". I think he's taller than his brother. Kuzma with 15. AJ Green, Kevin Porter Jr. with 16. Kevin Porter Jr. is having 20 a night. Wow. Yo, nobody's even talking about that. Embiid with 31, Paul George with 15, starting to get his flow back. They had all three of their guys playing here. Quentin Grimes didn't get a lot of shots in this one, and neither did Jared McCain did get some shots. Kobe White with 13, Josh Giddey with 12 and 11 assists, Vucevic with 7, Zach Collins with 15. Trey Jones, he's been playing well. He's been playing well. This is just an interesting team. I don't know. They might blow it up though. Vucevic, I think he's probably gone. But Vucevic to Golden State ain't bad though. Vucevic in Golden State, he's a little bit different because he's not as much of a utility like defender kind of guy, but he can step out and hit the three. Even though I know that it's not what you know, it's not the thing that he exclusively wants to do. But he could step out, hit the three, he could bang in the post, he could score. So it adds another dimension for them. Seems like they have the defender already. They have Al Horford. They have Quentin Bose who can, who's got some height there. Jaylen Brown playing at a super high level. MVP conversation level. Derek White played well. Payne Pritchard played well. Yeah, it's been up and down for those guys, but getting their opportunities and trying to make the most of it. No Scotty Barnes, but Brandon Ingram. I feel like he should probably be on the All-Star team, to be honest with you. Agree, Dick. He just got to stick with it. CJ McCollum hopefully gets traded. Bob Carrington. Seems like his role is Coulibaly. Bob Carrington, his role, been interesting. Trey Johnson, AJ Johnson, young players who have chances to be decent players in this league. AJ Johnson's got a lot of potential. It's just a matter of piecing it together and just really understanding the game. Yeah, see, it's been another game where Anthony Black is the heavy feature, and Bane as well. Paolo Banchero. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, like I said before, I'm not exactly sure. Tyus Jones has had some challenges with the fit. Pat Connaughton with a little bit of minutes here. I always say I would like to see him go back to playing football, baseball. Con Knipple playing really well. LaMelo Ball, 4 threes. Miles Bridges is always consistent. And last game here. Powell doing what he's done all year, 25.7 rebounds, 5 assists. Andrew Wiggins has been pretty good, I think. Probably 16, 4. What's he doing his last 10? Yeah, I mean, Khalil Ware. Can't be mad at what Khalil Ware is doing. It was PJ Larson. Oh, Pele Larson. Okongwu playing pretty well. I'm not sure what they're going to do. Trae Young with 30 points, 6 assists. Jalen Johnson led the team in assists with 10. Nikhil with 15. So just trying to balance out the roles between Nikhil, Trae Young, and Jalen Johnson. But for me, the better Trae Johnson plays, the better this team goes. I appreciate everybody who's jumped on here. Stay prayed up, y'all. God bless in Jesus' name.